Good evening and welcome to Remsen, Iowa, to the Remsen softball field as the host Remsen St. Mary's Hawks take on the Akron-Westfield Westerners. In tonight's, I believe it is a conference game, and this is a postponed one from earlier in the season because the Akron-Westfield girls made state golf, so they had to push it back here to the 13th. So the Hawks will come into the contest tonight with a 13-1 record and number 8 ranked in the state in Class 1A. And the Westerners come into tonight's contest. We're finding that out here in a second. But their head coach is
8-4.
Their record is 8-4. And 6-0 in the conference. Their head coach is Victor Mena, and he is assisted by Doug Bundy. The lineup for the Westerners, leading off is the center fielder, number 14, Josie Jacobs. Batting second is number 13, the designated player, Briley Johnson. Batting third for the Westerners is number 8, Katie Johnson. She will be in left field tonight. The cleanup hitter is number 2 at first base, Mackenzie Hughes. Batting fifth is number 23, the catcher, Lainey Schutnick. Batting sixth is the shortstop, number 22, Allie Sawyer. Batting seventh is the third baseman, number 10, Alyssa Nemesio. And batting eighth is the pitcher tonight, number 20, Emma Rolfus. And batting ninth, number 17, the second baseman, Bo Harris. The Hawks are going to be led off by number 16 in center fielder, Claire Schrader. Batting second and catching is number 3, Maya Bunkers. In left field tonight, batting third is number 30, J.C. Holman. Batting fourth and doing the pitching in the circle tonight, number 7, Marina Cronin. At shortstop is number 2, Hallie Bunkers. Batting sixth in right field, number 10, Grayson Schrader. Batting seventh at first base, number 21, Octavia Gallus. Batting eighth at third base, number 24, Hallie Gallus. And bringing up the bottom of the lineup, number 27 at second base, Hannah Klein. The Hawks are coached by Monty Harpenow, assisted by Jackie Tenniger, Jeremy Bunkers, and Ann Cole Nelson. And as the coaches meet with the umpires tonight, go over the ground rules. We have umpires Tracy Bader and Trevor Case. And as I look forward to the week, tomorrow both boys and girls will head up to South O'Brien, up to Paulina to play South O'Brien. And then Thursday, the girls will host West Monona here, and we will bring that game to you via Fuller Digital. And mentioning them, I'd like to thank them for offering this opportunity for us to bring you these games. And also our sponsors
and welcome to the Remsen softball field.
Generously give for the baseball and softball
Please welcome our
teams.
visitors, the Westerners from Akron-Westfield. And your Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
And then Friday and Saturday,
Now, starting
the
lineup for tonight's
Hawks
game.
travel up to
For the
Granville
Westerners,
for the
entering
annual
tonight's
Spalding
contest
tournament,
with a record of 8 wins and 4 losses.
and they will
Leading off and playing
open the
center field,
contest
number
on
14,
Friday
Josie
against
Jacobs.
conference foe Unity Christian.
Batting second, the designated player.
It's turned
number
into a
13, Briley
round
Johnson.
robin more
Batting
than actually a
third,
tournament.
field, number 8, Katie Johnson.
West Lyon
Batting
opted
fourth,
out
playing
earlier,
first base,
and
number 2,
Galen
Mackenzie
Catholic has
Hughes.
opted out because of
Batting fifth,
injuries.
number 23,
So they don't have, I think, the injuries to like three of their pitchers. So they want to get everybody recouped as we head into the final couple weeks of the season and get ready for tournament time.
Batting 8th and pitching, number 20, Emma Rolfus.
Let's go through the lineups for Akron-Westfield, and we'll have the prayer and national anthem.
Right fielder, number 4, Audrey Miller. The Westerners are coached by Victor Mena and assisted by Doug Bundy. And now for the Hawks, leading off and playing center field, number 16, Claire Schrader.
Nice clear sky tonight. Maybe a few clouds dotted throughout. You got about
batting third, playing left field, number 30, JC Holman.
84 degrees, I believe it is out right now. Yeah, 82 degrees. And not very much wind at all right now, about 10 miles an hour. But very, very calm. The flag is barely moving out in center field. So it'll be a nice night. Play some softball.
Batting 8th, playing third base is number 24, Hallie Gallus. We're rounding out the Hawks order as the second.
Looks like Hallie Gallus is back in the lineup tonight. She's got the knee brace on her left knee. She's been having some problems with that, but she is not going to be behind the plate.
And Jeremy Bunkers.
Going to take a little pressure off of
Thank you to our umpires for tonight, Tracy Bader and Trevor Case. Now we would ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we say in Our Father for the safety of our athletes and good sportsmanship throughout the contest. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Would you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
And we'll be ready to go here in a few minutes as Marina Cronin takes her warm-up tosses in the circle. And we will return after these messages from our sponsors.
Big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
And back at Remsen softball field with Josie Jacobs leading off for the Westerners. And Marina Cronin's first pitch in the dirt. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Shortstop, field it cleanly. Fires it over first base for the first out.
Jacobs
6-3.
Bunkers for out number 1. Now batting is the designated player, number 13, Briley Johnson.
Briley Johnson comes to the plate as a designated player. Pretty much a designated hitter, but there's a few other things that go with that. I'm not very familiar with the softball part of it. Marina Cronin's first pitch comes as a strike. And the 0-1 rides inside. 1-1 the count. And foul back. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Top of the first inning. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And ball looted Hallie, but she picked it up and fired up. Perfect strike to first base. So a strikeout, 2-3. Katie Johnson comes to the plate, left fielder, batting third in the lineup. 2 quick outs for the Hawks. And Cronin with the delivery, swing and a miss. And the 0-1 and fouls it off. Quickly ahead, 0-2. And the 0-2 changeup, just a little high, I think. Kind of get a upper angle from here, as your camera can tell you. 1-2. And sawed it off right on the hands, fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. And fouls it off, stays alive. And the pitch from Cronin. Ground ball, second base. And good throw by J.C. Holman.
Rounds out to the second baseman Klein for out number 3.
And that takes care of the first inning from 4-3.
The Westerners scored no runs on
no hits, no runs, no hits, and nobody on base. And we'll be back again after these messages from our sponsors.
Bunkers and Holman to the plate.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
And back here at Remsen softball field, Claire Schrader comes to bat. She takes a called strike to start the bottom of the first inning. And swinging foul tip. 0-2 the count. And the pitch, and knocks it foul. Trying to utilize that speed. Put it in play and leg it out. Still 0-2. And the pitch. And a little flare. And shortstop goes a long distance to make that catch.
Schrader pops up
for the first out of the inning.
For out number 1. Now batting is the catcher, number 3, Maya Bunkers.
So F6. Maya Bunkers. Catching duties tonight. Takes first pitch low, ball 1. And ball hit to the shortstop, comes up with a clean, fires cleanly. 2 quick outs for the Hawks.
Bunkers grounds out to the shortstop, Sawyer, for out number 2. Now batting is the left fielder, number 30, J.C. Holman.
6-3, the put out on Bunkers. J.C. Holman in the 3 spot tonight in left field. And she rips one to left center. She rounds first. She's looking at it. She puts on the brakes. Good throw in from center field. So first hit for the Hawks tonight. Puts the runner on first base with 2 outs.
Holman singles to left field. Bringing up the pitcher, number 7, Marina Cronin.
Marina Cronin. Batting fourth and doing the pitching duties tonight. And a pitch. And right down third baseline, Coach Monty Harpenow can't make the play. A couple years ago, he probably could have. 0-1 the count to Marina Cronin. 2 outs, run on first base, and swing and a miss. In the hole, 0-2 right away. And foul ball again. Says 1 ball, 2 strikes. I thought that was. We'll go with what the umpire says. And swing and a miss on a changeup. So no runs on 1 hit and 1 left on.
The Hawks scored no runs on 1 hit and leave 1
And we will come back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Score is still 0-0.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen. At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And welcome back to Remsen Softball Field. This is Jim Westman with Fuller Digital, bringing you the play-by-play. Mackenzie Hughes to lead off. And laces one. Coach Mena had to duck out of the way on that one. Mackenzie is the first baseman for the Westerners. Both teams go quietly in the first innings. The top of the second. Man, strike called. Oh, 2 the count. And the pitch right on the outside corner.
Cronin strikes out Hughes for out number 1. Now batting is the catcher, number 23, Laney Shutnik.
Strikeout brings up Laney Shutnik. One of those names that doesn't look how you pronounce it, but Shutnik is the name. She's the catcher. First pitch ball. And the 1-0. Strike. Good pitch low and away. And the pitch at Cronin fouls it off. 1-2 the count. And fouls it back to the screen. Count remains the same, 1-2. Wind kind of gently blowing straight in from center field. I don't think it'll impede any home runs hit. 180 down the lines, 210 to dead center. And a pitch. And pop up, called by J.C. Holman at second, and she makes the catch. 2 outs.
Shutnik flies out to the second baseman, Klein, for out number 2. Now batting will be the shortstop, number 22, Allie Sawyer.
Excuse me, that was Hannah Klein that made the catch. JC's out in left field. So either way, it's F4. And Allie Sawyer comes to the plate. Ball in the dirt. Sawyer, the shortstop for the Westerners. And the pitch. Drive down the, I don't think the park will hold it. Nope. 1-1 to count. And the pitch. So swing and a miss way ahead of that changeup. Now more than likely bring the gas and it'll look like 10 miles an hour faster. And the pitch, and there it was. Fouls it off. 1-2. Top of the second inning. 2 outs, nobody on for the Westerners. And the pitch. Fouls it off again. Now I might see a changeup again. Akron seems to be behind the pitch, the fastball right now, so Just put it in a strategic place, and here it is. And there it was.
Cronin strikes out Sawyer, looking for out number 3. Top of the second. The West
So that take us to the top of the second. No runs on no hits and nobody left on.
Due up for the
And we'll be
Hawks in the
back
bottom of
after
the
these
second
commercial
will be
messages.
Bunkers, Schrader, and Gallus.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And back at St. Remsen softball field, Hallie Bunkers led off, hit one to the second baseman, and it rolled out of her glove, so it reaches on E4 to start the bottom of the second inning. And Grayson Schrader to the plate now, and she nubs one right in front, and speed brings her out, and first baseman dropped it, so base hit and E3. That'll advance runners to first and third. Second hit.
First baseman, number 21, Octavia Gallus.
And for the Hawks, and second air for Akron-Westfield. Now coming to plate, Octavia Gallus. Runners at first and third with nobody out in the bottom of the second. And the pitch, nothing doing, and Grayson strolls down to second base. Second and third now, nobody out. And there we go, 1-1 the count. Just looking to put it in play, hopefully on the opposite side of the infield towards first and second. And she hits it right up the middle, play at the plate, and she gunned her at the plate. Nice play by the shortstop.
Bunkers is retired at home for out number 1. Now batting is the third baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus.
So Octavia Gallus reaches on the fielder's choice. Still have runners at first and third with Hallie Gallus coming into plate. Third baseman tonight. And I'm sure Octavia will be on the move. And maybe not. First pitch ball. Hallie checks the signs from Coach Harpenow. And the pitch. Fake bunt just to get her down to second. Nobody was even covering, so stolen base by Octavia Gallus. Puts runners at second and third with one out. Again, find a hole or put it on the other side of the infield. And the pitch. And swing, and shortstop made a nice stop on it. Just couldn't come up with it cleanly, so the Hawks do score their first run.
Schrader scores on the RBI single by Gallus. Now batting is the second baseman, number 27, Hannah Klein.
So Hawks score first. Runners at first and second on the single. RBI single by Hallie Gallus, bringing to the plate Hannah Klein. And ball inside, eludes the catcher. Advances runners to second and third now. 1-0 the count to Hannah Klein, second baseman. And the pitch. And nice catch by the second baseman, diving catch. A little infield number.
Klein pops out to the second baseman, Harris.
For the second out of the inning. Brings to the,
back to the top of the order. The
top of the order,
16, Claire
Schrader. She popped out to shortstop before. And they pull the infield. Ball is outside for 1-0 count. And swings and foul tips it towards the home dugout at third base. Second baseman's about even with the pitcher, so boy, if Claire turns on one, it could be pretty dangerous. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. And the pitch, and taps it. Pitcher comes up with clean and fires over to first base for the third out of the inning.
Schrader grounds out to the pitcher, Rolfus, for out number 3.
So that goes down as 1-3.
In the bottom of the second, the Hawks score 1 run on 2 hits.
Hawks,
2 Westerner
1
errors,
run
including
on
2
2
runners
hits.
on base. After 2 complete,
And they draw
Hawks 1,
first blood then
Westerners
tonight.
0. Due up
Going
at
into the top of the third inning.
Nemesio, Rolfus, and Harris.
And we'll be back after these messages.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And welcome back to Remsen softball field. Doing a lot of boys games. It takes longer for boys to warm up. Girls are pretty quick. Usually get 2 commercials in for the boys. Girls kind of limit you to 1.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Westerners will be the third baseman, number 10, Alyssa Nemesio.
Alyssa Nemesio comes to the plate. Third baseman for the Westerners, batting 7th in the lineup. And the pitch, and lays down a bunt. Cronin hops on it, makes the throw, and nails her at first base. Nice play by Marina. Got out of that circle in a hurry.
Nemesio is retired by Cronin for out number 1.
I always want to say
Now batting is the
get off
pitcher,
the
number
mound
20,
in a hurry, but
Emma
they don't have a
Rolfus.
mound. Emma Rolfus comes to the plate. She's doing the pitching duties tonight. Yeah, comebacker right to Marina Cronin. 1 pitch, another
Rolfus
out.
grounds out to the pitcher, Cronin, for out number 2.
2 quick outs.
Now batting is the second baseman, number 17, Bo Harris.
Bo Harris, second baseman for the Westerners, comes to the plate. Number 9 hitter. And the pitch. Ooh, foul tip. I think it hit a little bit of everybody. Bat, catcher, umpire. 0-1 to count. And the pitch. Good pitch on the outside. Looked like another changeup. Ahead, way ahead, 0-2. And the pitch. Fastball hit to Octavia Gallus. She steps on first base for the third out.
Harris grounds out to the first
No
baseman,
runs,
Gallus,
no
for
hits,
out number
no
3.
errors. And we will go to the bottom of the third
Top of the third, the Westerners score no runs. No
after
hits,
these
and leaves no
messages
runners
from our
on base.
sponsors.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
And welcome back to Remsen softball field. This is Jim Westman tonight, up in the press box on the Remsen softball field. And as Rolfus finishes her warm-up tosses, we're ready to go here with Maya Bunkers.
Catcher, number 3, Maya.
She grounded out short to first time up. Hawks have gathered 3 hits, 1 run, lead 1-0 going in the bottom of the third. Maya takes the first one in the dirt. 1-0 the count. And the 1-0 pitch. Takes it low and inside. 2-0. And the 2-0, and it's driven in high though to the left fielder, and she gathers it in.
Bunkers flies out to the left fielder Johnson for out number 1. Coming to the plate is the left fielder, number 30, JC Holman.
Looked better than what it was. It kind of went high up in the air, so left fielder had plenty of time. 1 out now, and ripped by JC Holman, fouls it off. First base side. Holman had the first hit of the game for the Hawks. Single in the first inning. And the pitch. Sails high and outside. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Yeah, a little curveball. Looked like it had some movement on it. Pops up to the first baseman for the second out of the evening.
First baseman Hughes for out number 2. Now batting is the pitcher, number 7, Marina Cronin.
Maria Cronin struck out in the first inning. Whoa, she lost the grip on that. Almost hit the on-deck batter. Don't see that very often. Must have hit the side of her leg or something. As Bob Euchre said, just a bit outside. This, I guess, would be inside. And comes back. Oh, ball 2. Looked very good from up here. 2-0 the count to J.C. Holman. 3-0. Looking to get something started here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. And the pitch. Good pitch. 3-1. And driven high center fielder. She's camped up underneath it and makes the catch. So for the Hawks in the bottom of the third, no runs, no hits, nobody left. And we'll go to the top of the fourth and be back after these commercial messages.
After 3 completes, Hawks.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
And back to the top of the order for the Westerners. Josie Jacobs, she grounded out short to first and fouls it off. Stays in. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1 pitch. Oh, change up. She almost swung twice at that. Started, stop, and started again. Way up in the count is Marina Cronin. And the 0-2 pitch brings it inside. 1-2. And the pitch by Marina. And popped up second baseman, and Hannah Klein gathers it in.
Jacobs flies out to the second baseman Klein for out number 1. Now batting is the designated player, number 13, Briley Johnson.
So pop out 4 to F4. Briley Johnson, she struck out and dropped third strike, and Maya Bunkers gunned her out at first base. Right away, strike 1, swinging strike. And drive out to right field and hauled in.
Johnson flies out to the right fielder Schrader.
Grayson Schrader makes the catch. Brings to the plate Katie Johnson, left fielder. So 2 outs. Number 3 hitter up, Katie Johnson. Nobody on. Good spot for that. Must have been a little bit low. And the 1-0. Swing and pop up, and just kind of ran in too far on it for Hallie Gallus. Lands harmlessly in foul territory for a 1-1 count now. Just kind of overran it a little bit. Was close to the dugout fence, so she's already injured. She doesn't need any more. And there is the first hit for the Westerners. 2-out single by Katie Johnson. Brings to the plate first baseman Mackenzie Hughes.
Bringing up the first baseman,
she struck out at her first time.
Mackenzie Hughes.
Looking at the pitch. And the pitch, swing, foul tip. Good movement on that ball, too. Like a curveball breaking away from the right-handed hitter. Oh, 0-1 the count. Runner at first base for the Westerners. First base runner, I believe. Yeah, there hasn't been any walks either. drive. Park won't hold this either. Something happened with the foul ball that caused the crowd to start laughing, so we'll just say it's a failed catch. Changeup stays outside. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing, ground ball. Hannah Klein over to first for the third out.
Grounds out to the second baseman Klein for out number 3.
That will take us to the bottom of the 4th inning.
In the top of the 4th, the Westerners
And
score
no runs on one hit
and
one runner left.
In the bottom of the 4th, due up for
We'll
the
come
Hawks
back
will be
after these
Bunkers,
commercial
Schrader,
messages.
Big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Remsen softball field, where the Hawks are hosting the Westerners of Akron-Westfield. She takes up her final warm-up tosses, and we'll come to the plate with Hallie Bunkers, who reached on an error the first time up. Grayson Schrader was on deck, and Olivia Gallus in the hole. Octavia Gallus, excuse me. So Hallie Bunkers, first pitch, sails low and away. And the pitch from Rolfus. Scoots in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Hawks looking to get some runners on. Get something going. Maybe a little sacrifice here and there. Bunch together something. .3-0 the count. Probably going to have the take sign, I would think. And ball way outside. 4-pitch walk. Gets that leadoff runner on.
Now batting will be the right fielder, number 10, Grayson Schrader.
Grayson Schrader comes to the plate. She had a single first time up. He got the stolen base attempt, and she's there and pops up. Good play. Good throw by the catcher. That was a ball to Grayson Schrader. Akron kind of has a unique situation. They pull the right fielder over, so they have an extra backup. And they're doing it again. Center fielder comes right on the edge of the infield dirt. Right field is wide open. 2-1 the count to Grayson Schrader. If she gets one over the first baseman's head, she can run forever. And the pitch. And, oh, center fielder was right there. And she made it back. That was well hit. Just line out
Schrader
to
lines
that
out
center
to the
field.
Fielder Jacobs for out number 1.
I guess the scouting report was right on. That brings about the first out. Still the runner at second base. And we have a little conference coming out. Coach Mena. Look from this vantage point that the hand was back in before the tag, so, and I don't think the umpire will change his mind.
Batting for the Hawks.
Coach Mena got his explanation, so he's headed back to the dugout. Octavia Gallus comes to the plate. She reached on a fielder's choice in her first at-bat. And the pitch sails outside. And the 1-0 pitch from Rolfus. And on the outside corner. Nice pitch. 1-1. Hallie Bunker standing at second base. Octavia Gallus takes ball 2. And a pitch in, hit to foul ground on the first base side. So evens the count at 2-2 with 1 out. The Hawks leading by a score of 1-0. The slimmest of margins. And the pitch. And, off the second baseman's glove for a base hit. Ball comes in. Runners at first and third now. That was well hit.
Gallus reaches on the single to right field. Now batting.
Just off the tip of the second baseman's glove. Hallie Gallus comes to the plate. She had the RBI single. And a strike called on a fake bunt, a little decoy. Get that runner down to second base in scoring position. So 0-1 the count with 1 out, runners at second and third for the Hawks in the bottom of the fourth. And the pitch for Rolfus. Oh, brought up a lot of chalk on that as it rolled down third baseline, but third baseman Nemesio picked it up foul. Takes the count to 0-2. She'd be a good 2-strike hitter now. And the pitch, had a rip, but ends up foul. Reset at 0-2 again. And the pitch stays in, 1-2. And the pitch.
Yes.
Shortstop made a nice stop. Can't make the play yet. She stopped it from 2-run scoring maybe. But the Hawks pick up the second run.
On the infield single by Gallus. Now batting is the second baseman, number 27.
Oh, runners
Klein.
At first and second with 1 out. And drive out to right, and it does drop in front of the right fielder. And 1 run will score on the single and advances to second by Hannah Klein.
Klein drives in Gallus with the RBI base hit. Now batting, the center fielder, number 16, Claire Schrader.
Brings the score 3-0 now with runners at second and third. Still 1 out. Claire rips it through. for a single, RBI single, and she's going to continue on to second base. Now the Hawks are opening it up.
RBI single by Schrader. Scores.
Takes the score 4-0.
Now batting is the catcher.
Hawks have now picked up 7 hits. And again, Victor Mena, the head coach for the Westerners, has a little meeting in the circle as the Hawks have broken out for 3 runs in this inning so far, with runners at second and third and 1 out. And Maya Bunker is going to come to the plate. She is grounded out short to first and popped out to, or flew out to left field in her second plate appearance. And they're going to intentionally walk Maya Bunkers.
Maya Bunkers reaches first base on the intentional walk.
Load the bases. Double play opportunity.
Coming to the plate will be the left fielder, number 30, J.C.
Holman comes to the plate then with bases loaded, 1 out. And she is singled and popped out to the first baseman. And the pitch. And she drives one to center field. And Jacobs can't come up with it. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And 3 runs will score on a 3-run double.
Holman drives in 3 with the RBI double. Now batting
7-0 on 8 hits now. That was well hit, dead center field. And I think we're going to have a pitching change with Marina Cronin coming to the plate. And now we have number 7 coming in to pitch, and that is Josie Smith.
Defensive change for the Westerners. Coming in to pitch, number 7, Josie Smith.
Hawks have erupted for 6 runs. I think that was the only change that was made in the lineup. Everybody else looks the same. But the Hawks have come through in the bottom of the 4th inning now. Take a commanding 7-0 lead. And still runner at second base in scoring position.
Batting for the Hawks.
So the reset for you, bottom of the 4th, Hawks had 7-0 with 1 out. And a runner at second base, and at the plate, pitcher Marina Cronin. And the pitch called strike 1 on the inside. Probably a smart move to take that first pitch on a new pitcher. And then that might drop. Yes, right in between the short and the shortstop and the left fielder. And Cronin gets a single and advances to second on the throw.
Cronin reaches safely on the base hit. Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Hallie Bunkers.
So runners at second and third now. Hallie Bunkers comes to the plate. And first pitch, swing and a miss. Hallie has reached on an error and reached on a walk. And the 0-1 pitch. And shortstop comes across, makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Bunkers flies out to the shortstop for out number 2. Now batting is the right fielder, number 10,
Grayson Schrader with a single and a line out to the center fielder, who comes in again right behind second base. And ball in the dirt, blocked by the catcher for ball one. J.C. Holman with the big hit this inning, a bases clearing double for 3 RBIs. And the pitch to Grayson, inside and high. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch from Josie Smith stays high again. 3-0. And the pitch, called strike on the outside corner to the left-handed batter. 3-1. And the pitch, way outside, bounces away, and she slides in safely. And everybody advances. So still remains runners at second, third.
On the pass ball, and Schrader reaches on the walk. Now batting is the first baseman, number 21, Octavia Gallus.
Octavia Gallus comes to the plate. Fielder's choice and a single. 8-0 your score. Hawks take a big lead with a 7-run inning so far in the fourth. And the 1-0 pitch fouled straight back. One to count. Runners on second and third. And the pitch, ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. And pop up, I think that'll reach the stands. 2-2. Laney Schutnick doing a good job behind the plate. And there's a drive to right field. And right fielder makes the grab. Big inning by the Hawks. Scoring 7 runs to add to the one that they had earlier. So it makes the score 8-0 going to the top of the 5th inning.
At the bottom of the 4th, the Hawks scored 7 runs.
They scored 7 runs on 6 hits and left 2 on base.
After 4 complete,
And we will come back after these messages from our sponsors.
Has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
And back here at Remsen softball field, as Cronin finishes up her warm-up tosses.
For the Westerners, the catcher, number 23, Laney Schutnick.
And Laney Schutnick will come to the plate, and she flew out to the second baseman, pop out second baseman. Westerners have 1 hit. And ball 1. Flew out to the second baseman and a strikeout. And the 1-0 stays low. 2-0. And the 2-0 delivery from Cronin stays high and outside. 3-0. And the 3-0. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Puts the runner on first base for the Westerners.
Now batting is the shortstop, number 22, Allie Sawyer.
Allie Sawyer comes to the plate.
23? I think so, yeah. Yeah, 23 on there, Jim.
That was
Shoot, Nick.
Oh.
That's in my number.
15.
15.
Caberly Fairbanks.
Caberly, yeah, Fairbanks.
Caberly Fairbanks is the runner for Shootnick, the catcher. And swing and a miss by Sawyer. 1-1 the count. Runner at first, nobody out.
First base is number 15, Caberly Fairbanks.
And the 1-1 pitch. And outside, oh, and they got her hung up between first and second. And she was out of the base path anyway, but she got run down. So that runner is erased.
Picked off for out number 1.
Count remains 2-1 now. Bases are clear. That kind of eliminates that threat. I have to correct myself on Shootnick. She just has a pop out to second and a walk. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Foul ball down third base line. Do the same thing over again. Sawyer with her strikeout looking in her plate appearance. And the pitch. And ground ball. Third base. Hallie Gallus rolls up her arm, but she's able to recover for the second out.
To the third baseman, Gallus, for out number 2. Now batting is the third baseman, number 10, Alyssa Nemesio.
Alyssa Nemesio comes to the plate. Excuse me. She grounded out, pitcher to first in her first time up, and fouls it straight back. 0-1 to count.
Yeah. He didn't go to Saudi Arabia. He even they offered him like $14 million.
Again, like to thank Fuller Digital Solutions for their allowing us to broadcast these games to you. And there is the second hit of the game for the Westerners by Alyssa Nemesio.
Nemesio singles to left field. Now batting is
2 outs, runner on first base.
Josie Smith.
Josie Smith in for the starting pitcher, Emma Rolfus. So this will be her first at bat. Ball in the dirt. One 0 the count. And the pitch, right down the middle. 1-1. And 1-1 pitch. And second baseman Hannah Klein hauls it in for the third out of the inning.
Flies out to the second baseman Klein.
So that leadoff walk goes for naught with the pickoff attempt. So we will go to the bottom of the fifth after Akron was no runs, no hits, and 1 left on. And we will be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
And welcome back to Remsen softball field as the Josie Smith takes her final warm-up tosses, and the Hawks leading by a score of 8-0 with a big fourth inning, scoring 7 runs after hanging on for 3 innings with a 1-0 lead. They busted it loose in the fourth.
At the bottom of the 5th inning for the Hawks
So,
will be the third baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus.
Hallie Gallus coming to the plate. And she has 2 singles to her credit and 2 RBIs. And takes ball 1 high and outside. And the pitch from Smith sails high again. Off the catcher's glove. 2-0 the count. Hallie, the number 7 hitter for the Hawks. And the pitch. Again, same place. All 3 pitches. 3-0 the count. And the pitch. And ball 4.
Gallus draws the leadoff walk. Coming to the plate will be the second baseman, number 27, Hannah Klein.
Hannah Klein comes to the plate, number 9 hitter, popped out second baseman, and an RBI single. And called strike 1. And the pitch. Ooh, foul tip. She had a good cut at it. Down in the count 0-2 now. And the pitch stays high. 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Klein strikes out for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, the center fielder, number 16, Claire Schrader.
First out of the inning for the Hawks. Claire Schrader, the leadoff batter, comes back to the plate. And tried to force. Made a nice play on it, but Claire gathers her second single. I don't think they would have got her anyway.
Now batting the catcher, number 3.
So runners at first and second.
Bunkers.
Maya Bunkers comes to the plate. She was intentionally walked the last time up to load the bases, and that's when the on-deck batter, J.C. Holman, delivered that 3-run double. Oh, 0-1 the count to Maya Bunkers. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Schutnick. One. And the pitch. And that's laced to the left fielder. One hop right to her. And that will load the bases again.
To left field. Now batting the left fielder, number 30.
With 1 out, J.C. Holman comes back to the plate.
come back. I'm slaying this right now.
And ball one. 2-0 the count. Right now, a walk is as good as a hit. Scores a run. And the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut on that. It's a little ahead of it. Foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt. 2-1 count and the pitch. Called strike two. Looked like a little down and in, but 2-2 the count with one out. And the pitch. And drive out to right field, and that is going to drop foul by a few feet. Stays alive with a 2-2 count. And that might be an infield fly rule. Batter is out automatically. Runners advance at their own risk.
Flies out to the second baseman.
2
Out
outs.
number 2. Now batting is the pitcher, number 7, Marina
Cronin comes to the plate. And she can help her own cause here. Takes the first pitch for high ball. 1-0 the count to Marina Cronin with bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Takes it low, 2-0. Now you're looking for that pitch that you can drive with this hitter's count now. 2-0 and 3-1 are hitter's counts. Figure the pitcher wants to come with a strike, so if it's there, get a good cut. And she threw a nice pitch, though, low and away. The 2-1 pitch. Strike two. 2-2. And the pitch sails high. Runners will be going. Going to start the merry-go-round. Just hope the runner at third breaks wide in case the ball is pulled right down the line. And the payoff pitch. And a little ground ball to second baseman. And nice stretch by the first baseman. Ends the inning for the third out.
Cronin grounds out to the second baseman, Harris, for out number 3.
So 4-3 on that put out.
In the bottom of the
And
fifth,
so we'll
Hawks
go to
score
the
no
top of the
runs on
6th
2
then,
hits and leave 3 runners on base.
as we take
After
a
5
message from
Hawks,
our
8.
sponsors.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
And back at Remsen softball field with the top of the 6th inning, number 9 hitter Bo Harris comes to the plate and takes ball 1. Strike on the outside. I must have been dozing off. I don't know what she did her first time up.
3 unassisted.
Oh, grounded out to Octavia Gallus. 3 unassisted. Swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 the count. And the 1-2 pitch. And hit out. Ooh, nice play by Hannah Klein. Little scoop to Octavia Gallus for the first out of the inning.
Back to the top of the order.
Kind of one of those in-between ones.
Josie Jacobs.
Because Octavia was going after it and Marina was going after it. And pop up. First pitch. Gathered in.
Flies out to the shortstop.
For the second out. Hallie Bunkers hauls this one in.
Number 13, Briley Johnson.
So F6 if you're scoring at home. And Briley Johnson comes to the plate. Strikeout and then fly out to right field. Takes the ball 1. And the pitch fouls it off. 1-1. Marina Cronin working on a tidy 2-hitter right now. He has 1, 2, 3. 3 strikeouts. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Deuce is wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hawks leading in the top of the 6th inning by a score of 8-0 over the Akron-Westerners. And a comebacker to Marina Cronin. And takes care of the Westerners with no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on.
The Westerners scored no
And
runs,
we will
no
move
hits, and leave no runners
to the bottom of the
base.
6th inning. And we'll be back
bottom
after
of the
these
6th
commercial
inning,
messages.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And back here at Remsen softball field as Josie Smith takes her final warm-up tosses and moving into the bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Hawks will be the shortstop, number 2, Hallie Bunkers.
Hallie Bunkers coming to the plate. She reached on air, she walked, and she popped out to the shortstop. And hits a one hopper to third baseman. Nemesio makes the throw over to
Bunkers grounds out to the third baseman, Nemesio.
first baseman, so 5-3 put
Now
out
batting is the right fielder, number 10,
for the first
Grayson
out. 1 pitch,
Schrader.
1 out. Grayson Schrader coming to the plate. Single, line out to the center fielder who was pulled way in, right behind second base, and she walked. Swinging strike on the first pitch. And the pitch pops up. Third baseman called it from Nemesio.
Schrader flies out to the third baseman, Nemesio. For out number 2.
Two
Now
outs.
batting the first baseman, number 21, Octavia Gallus.
Octavia Gallus reached under fielder's choice and singled. And again, a pop-up to the shortstop, and she hauls it in. So,
Gallus
quick
flies
inning.
out to the shortstop, Sawyer, for out number 3.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on.
Bottom of the 6th, the Hawks
And
scored
we
no
will go
runs
to
on no
the
hits.
top of the
They made
7th
no runners on base.
with Akron-Westfield
After
coming
6
to the
complete,
plate.
Hawks 8.
And we'll be back after these
0.
commercial messages.
2 up.
Okay. And welcome back to Remsen softball field.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Westerners.
And top of the
left
7th,
fielder,
last
number 8,
chance
Katie Johnson.
for the Westerners with Katie Johnson coming to the plate. Ground out to second baseman and a single, one of the 2 singles for the Westerners. And the pitch, strike. Good pitch by Cronin on the inside. 0-1. This will be the only game tonight. There was no JV game preceding this. 1-1. So people get home in a lot of sunlight tonight, barring something unforeseen happening here. And the pitch driven to right field and over Grayson Schrader all the way to the fence. Gets it in quickly, but a double by Katie Johnson.
Leadoff double by Katie Johnson.
She is 2 for 3. 2 of the 3
Now
hits
batting is
for the
first baseman,
Westerners.
Number 2, Mackenzie Hughes.
Brings up number 4 hitter, Mackenzie Hughes. She takes ball 1. And the pitch, swing and a miss, tailed outside. 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 pitch, fouls it off the screen. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Again, a good outside pitch. Gets a piece of it. Will stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. A Westerner at second base in the form of Katie Johnson. And the pitch launches it down the right field line, way foul. Mackenzie Hughes sticking tough. And the 1-2. Change up. Probably a good pitch on that situation. Stays inside and low though. 2-2. And the pitch. Pop up. Hannah Klein hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hughes flies out to the second baseman, Klein, for out number 1.
No chance of advancement
Now
on
batting will be
that.
the catcher, number 23, Laney Schutnick.
Laney Schutnick, the catcher. pop up to second, and a walk. And ball one. And Cronin with the pitch. Outside corner. One. And the pitch right down Broadway. 1-2 the count. And again, I must have been asleep for Briley Johnson's third plate appearance. Ball low.
Ground out to the pitcher, 1-3.
Schutnick with a 2-2 count now with one out. Runner on second base. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing. And, nice backhand by Marina Cronin. Covers that circle very well for the second out.
Schutnick grounds out to the pitcher, Cronin, for out number 2.
Runner does advance to third base with 2 outs.
Now batting is the shortstop, number 22, Allie Sawyer.
Always helps the pitcher field that position. Cuts down on a lot of advancements. And now to the plate, Allie Sawyer. And one hopper to Hallie Gallus. She pours it across the infield for the final out.
The third baseman Gallus for out number
5-3. Marina Cronin
the Westerners
with
scored no runs,
giving up 3 hits and 1,
Final
2,
score, Hawks 8,
3.
Westerners 0.
3 strikeouts and 1 walk tonight. And a lot of good defensive plays by the Hawks. That will take their record to 14-1 going into tomorrow night against Paulina. And then Thursday night, again, we'll be broadcasting that game right here again against West Monona, non-conference tilt. That takes Akron-Westfield to 8-5 for the season. And the big hit for tonight was J.C. Homan with that bases clearing double in the big inning, fourth inning or fifth inning, when we Hawks scored 7 of their 8 runs. So again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for the games for sponsoring the games tonight, and also for Fuller Digital Solutions for allowing us to bring you these games. This has been Jim Wesselman for Fuller Digital Solutions, and we will be back on the air on Thursday night. Have a good night and travel safely.